Hello, everybody. Scott Golden here with the Golden Opportunities Coaching YouTube channel. Welcome to those of you who are new. Welcome back to those of you seasoned veterans of what we do around here. What we do around here is bring about conversations of a psychological, mental, and emotional health paradigm. We try to do that as often as we can, usually several times per week. We do that in our audio format. We've got almost 1,000 of these available for your listening pleasure. And if you're looking for coaching on performance, life, relationships, business, habit change, all that good stuff, please feel free to reach out. There's a couple ways you can do that at PO Perception on Twitter and or in the About Me section of this YouTube page. Either one will get you in contact with me or a member of my team, and then we can move from there. This particular audio is about performance anxiety related challenges. What are some signs that you may be struggling with performance anxiety? That is your body responding negatively to the idea of needing to perform or speak or be in front of people. There's many people that deal with this. Some people say as many as 1 in 3. Anyway, regardless of who you are and where you are, it can be helpful to know if you're dealing with such an issue. So, a couple of ways to look at that, a couple of ways to see that for what it is. Would love to be helpful to you there. The first is your digestive tract will not like you. This could lead to nausea, vomiting, upset stomach, digestive issues, and ultimately lead you in directions of just general unwellness and lack of comfort. These things usually happen because the nerves that kind of deal with digestion are affected when we tense up, and so the more tense a person feels on an emotional level, the more likelihood they are going to have issues with pain or discomfort in their digestive tract. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that it happens to everyone, and all of these general symptoms don't happen for everyone, but they can happen to anyone at a given moment. And the more you're dealing with those specific issues, the better it is to kind of nip them in the bud, so to speak, metaphorically, and kind of get them dealt with to the best of your ability, so that you aren't, feeling horrible and sick and all that good or not so good stuff, depending on your perception. Not that any of that stuff would be good, but you get my point. Anyway, so the next thing is weak muscles. So you may feel as though you're kind of jelly, staying upright and or being weak in the knees, weak muscularly, and feeling like your body is limp or you lack physical strength. Could be another thing. Again, when we tense up, our muscles run through lactic acid and other things more quickly, and thus there's challenges as it relates to kind of how we feel and the way that we go and kind of getting things in that general direction as well. And not necessarily meaning that you're always going to have that, but it will potentially exist. The next thing is dry mouth, especially if you're on anti-anxiety medications, but also the production of saliva reduces as our body begins to race and rush through things. So that will lead to dry mouth, and you almost feel like your mouth is full of cotton, and you begin to feel really unwell as you begin to get closer and closer to the event of needing to produce. The next thing is your heart rate and pulse rate will rise. The heart is a muscle. That muscle is contracting like other muscles at a more rapid rate than is normal or healthy or good for you, and thus your anxiety level goes through the roof in a way that doesn't lead to a healthy perception or a healthy presentation for your own benefit. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be permanent. Obviously, when your body slows down, it will ultimately make life easier. The next thing is heart rate. Your heart rate lower, and then your vision could become blurry or distorted. As you begin to have pulse related issues, your body will also then react negatively as well. This can lead to any number of challenges, and then you may start to stammer, stutter, or repeat words. This is because your mind is moving faster than your mouth can sometimes. Other times you'll become forgetful or absent-minded of what you're trying to say, and you may blank out on the information that you are about to present. Luckily, there are ways that one can work with a professional to find ways to overcome these stage fright related issues, but they do exist for any number of reasons. So hopefully, this is helpful. I encourage you to keep your feet on the ground, your mind in the moment. Until next time, everybody.